Hello. About 4 months ago I uploaded a video experiment. Grow potatoes and mushrooms in the same bucket. Crazy idea? I think it is, but let's give it a go anyway. Oh, hello Meg. There's Meg. Watch some of the video now, then come back to me and we'll go outdoors and we'll terminate the experiment. Hello. What you're looking at here is an experiment that I kicked off some weeks ago. Growing mushrooms in yogurt pots. I'm going to cut you back a little clip of video that I posted at the time, then come back to me and I'll show you what we're going to do today. And let me show you this. That's that mushroom compost. I don't know if you can see the flecks of white in there. I think that's the mushroom spores. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to split it into 3 equal piles. And then we're going to charge the yogurt pots. Do they look about equal? Well, they're equal enough for me. Right, which one should we do first? Doesn't matter really. What we've got here. Soil and coir. So that's a mix. Now, take some out. Like that. We're going to pop this in. Like that. We're going to give it a squirt with water, like that. We're going to pop this soil coir mix back on top, like that, and just a gentle firm. Hi Meg. Meg's in the kitchen with me. And we'll give it another squirt for luck. And we'll pop the ticket in. And I think that needs to be in a room that's nearly touching 20 degrees C, so not going outdoors, they're staying indoors. But I'm hoping that in a week's time you're going to be looking at mushrooms here. But I don't know that you will be. I do not. Right, what's this? Oh. This is coir. So there's the mushroom compost. There's the coir. Let's give it a little. Oh, we didn't give that a squirt, did we? Ah, slipped up. Well, I'm not taking it out. I'll just give it double dose. Hi, Meg. Meg keeps putting a rope up on the table. I don't know if you can see it. There, we'll give that one double dose. Meg, you're distracting me. It's Meg's rope. And that's Meg scooting around the kitchen. Right, last one. What's this one? Soil. Remind me on to spray it. Okay. There's the compost going in. That's it. Let's give it a spray. Put the soil back on the top. Just give it a gentle, not too much pressure there. I'll give it another. And we'll put the ticket in. Now, what we're going to do to try and make sure these don't dry out Hey, poop bags, Molly. Molly. Meg, I need to use some of your poop bags. I've just put the fire on in the living room, you're not going to see Daisy. Right. We'll just stand those to one side like that, where it's just shy of 20 degrees C, and in a few days, hopefully I'll have them back on this table, and we'll do a reveal. We're quite excited. I am. Are you, Meg? Are you excited? She's wagging the tail. Last one. Push that down a bit further. Who's your money on? What do you reckon? Will any of these work? I honestly don't know. I've never done this before. Never. Never. I've grown mushrooms with kits, but I've never sort of made my own kit. Right. 1, 2, 3. Let's see how they go. Hello. How many days has it been since we started this experiment? I have no idea. Why is that? Because I started to lose interest. Why is that? Because I was looking every day and nothing and nothing. But then yesterday something caught my eye. I thought I'd best make this clip a video and show you what's happening. So this is soil. As you can see, nothing to see. As you can see, nothing to see. Yeah, so we've got nothing showing in the soil. This is Koya. See this little guy? Now he came up at least a week ago and he's got no bigger, and I don't think he will. And there were some smaller pins in this yogurt pot, but they haven't developed either. So imagine my surprise when I saw this one a day or two ago. Wow, can you see that? Can you see how that soil Koya mix has been lifted? There's something pushing up underneath that. Got to be. And let me show you this first. Can you see those? There's some pins there. They've been there for a while and they don't look as though they want to develop. But when we look underneath here, I can see a button mushroom. Yeah, I can. I can see a button mushroom. It's developed well below the mix level and it's pushing the mix up. And to be honest, I'm not too sure what to do with this. Not that I'm going to get a crop of mushrooms out of this. You know, I'm not going to get a meal out of this. It was just out of interest to see if I could make it work. Let me see if I can pull this back. See if you can see. I'm not too sure whether I should just remove this. Let's have a look. Will it lift off? Oh yes. I didn't know I'd be able to do that. Now you'll be able to see it. Can you see it now, that mushroom? Our first button mushroom in a soil Koya mix. Does that mean we're going to get some more? Does it? Blimey. I'm not too sure whether I should be leaving this off or not. What do you think? I wish you could advise me. Now I'm putting it back on. I'll just pop it on like that. We'll pop it on like that and see how it goes. So we've managed to grow one button mushroom in a yogurt pot. I wonder if we can manage to grow some more. There's only one way to find out. The experiment continues. Okay, well, as you can see, an abject failure, nothing. We couldn't pull it off, couldn't make it work. But you saw the compost inoculated with mushroom spores. It's still in there. It might be viable, it might not, I don't know. But what we're going to do today is we're going to try and grow mushrooms and potatoes in the same bucket. Crazy? You think that's crazy? I do, but I'm going to give it a go. Let me just take these out of the shot for the time being. So, this is a 10-inch water bucket. You've seen these. The plan is to put a few inches of compost, garden soil, in the bottom of this bucket, sit this seed potato on it, which has shoots and it has roots, and this is a potato called Sharps Express. I'm fairly confident this will grow. I'm not too confident those mushrooms will grow. But we'll pop this in, we'll cover it up, we'll sit the mushrooms on top, we'll top the bucket off, and we'll see how they go. Is that a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. Right, just pop that there. There we go. Sharps Express. It's already got roots, it's got shoots. Should be viable, shouldn't it? The mushrooms, well, tell me what you think. I'm sure you will in the comments below. Okay. So, this is what we're going to do. Do they look as though they might be where my thumb is? What about that white? They're the mushroom spores. I'll just sit that like that. I think you can tell that mushroom compost, it's near the top of that of the soil ball. Last one going in. Right. Now we simply fill in. I'll get some more soil to top this off, but I'll say bye bye to you. You think it'll work? I have no idea. I have no idea. But what's that expression? If you don't give it a go, you'll never know. So here at Homegrown Veg, we like to give things a go. We're giving this a go, and then we'll know. We'll just top this bucket off. Hey, how's that looking? Heh? How's that looking? Right, let's see how they go. This is Homegrown Veg, signing off. Before I put the bucket in the barrow, there's something I want to tell you. Over the years, me and the dogs have walked over our local farmers' fields a lot. And over the years, we've found lots of wild mushrooms. But this year, not a single mushroom. And last year, not a single mushroom. So I'm guessing we're on the back of a 2-year period where it hasn't been a very good year for growing wild mushrooms. So let's get this bucket in the barrow and see how we've done here at Homegrown Veg in the United Kingdom. Well, there you go. We haven't booked the trend, have we? We haven't booked the trend. After 4 months, there's no mushrooms growing in that bucket. None at all. That's not to say that the sport isn't viable, and in future years it might grow, but not this year. So we're going to turn the bucket out and see if we can get some potatoes. Okay, now as you can see, the potatoes did grow. They're well and truly finished now. So I am expecting to find some, but I don't know how many and how big. But yeah, no mushrooms from this bucket here at Homegrown Veg this year in the United Kingdom. Right, let's do it. Soil's quite wet. This rope's going to get dirty, Meg, if you keep dropping it in the barrow. Meg doesn't care. Whoa. Got one. Got two. And a Tichy. Got a small molly. I'll give that to Meg. Okay. I'll just put them in this bucket for the time being. Where's that rope at, Meg? There it is. She must have heard me about not dropping it in the barrow, because she didn't. Unless that was a fluke. We'll find out on the next visit. Okay. Well, already I think this has been worth doing. Hey, hasn't it? I mean, we didn't get the mushrooms, did we? But we've certainly got a few potatoes. Right, I think what I'll do is I'll launch them into the back of this barrow so you can see them, and then I think we'll do a weigh-in. Why not? We always do, don't we? I mean, there isn't a lot, but we may as well weigh them, mightn't we? Yeah, we're going to do that. Right. Should give Meg this little one. Yeah. Meg, here, come over here. No, come round here, sweetheart. Hey, Meg. Hey, Meg, no, here. Now, Meg's too interested in that rope. Meg would rather have the rope than a small potato. Okay, let's pop them out, see what we've got. This one doesn't make the cut, it's rotten. That looks to me like half a pound, would you say? Half a pound of potatoes? Yeah, let's get them indoors, let's weigh them. Meg and Daisy have both gone indoors now, but what I'm going to do is, this small potato, this molly, I'm going to pop it down onto this slab and let Meg come into the garden, see if she spots it. Then we'll do the same with Daisy. Okay? Right, let's get Meg. Meg's back indoors. She's keeping an eye on proceedings. Yeah, Meg's back indoors. She's keeping an eye on proceedings. Well, she's running round. Meg's running round. I think she's more interested in finding where a rope is. I think she is. I think I'm going to have to point this out to her. Meg? What's that? Meg? Here we go. Meg? Wow, Meg's not one bit interested. She's looking for that rope. Right, let's do Daisy. There's Daisy. Daisy's in the garden. Let's see if Daisy picks up on it. Oh, she's looking at me. Now she won't take her eyes off me. I'm going to need to point it out. Is that Daisy? Yep, that's gone. Has it passed the taste test? Yeah, it's passed the taste test. Right, let's weigh these potatoes. Okay, let's see what we've got. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. What we got? It's a pound, isn't it? Will you give me a pound? Yeah, a pound of potatoes. So it's been worth doing, hasn't it? I've enjoyed doing it. I'd have liked to have seen some mushrooms. Boy, that would have been good, wouldn't it? But it wasn't to be. And maybe it's because of the year we've had, the weather we've had, who knows? But that spawn's still in that mix. That mix will be set aside now. I'll use it again next year, and who knows? We might see some mushrooms next year. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I've enjoyed making it. This is Homegrown Veg, signing out.